Yo, what is up, everybody? It is time to enter the first ever Madden Ultimate Team Weekend League. We qualified earlier in the week by winning 3 games in a row. You see our lineup as we enter our first Weekend League in Madden 18. You get 25 games maximum to try to win as many games as possible. The more games you win, the higher you rank up, and the higher you rank up, the better rewards you get. And the rewards you get for winning in Weekend League are insane. You can get over 100,000 coins, and if you somehow qualify in the top 100 players, there are insane awards. You can get a crazy amount of elite players as Cam Newton tripping over Willie Hayes on the first play of the game and getting sacked. Second play, Newton under siege, and Newton sacked again. We're off to a little bit of a rough start, feeling a little bit of the jitters as we enter our first game. Third down and long, Cam Newton well protected, trying to hit T.Y. in the middle, but Cam a little bit off the mark, and on fourth down, we actually bring out the punting unit. Not the way you want to start out your Weekend League career, but at the same time, we don't want to go for it on fourth down and long and jeopardize our defense. So we're just going to punt the ball and hope we can get some stop from our defense as he runs a screen pass. And that's going to go nowhere. Thielen tackled in the open field. Third down and 6. Eli Manning, the quarterback. Eli Manning with time to survey the field, trying to find someone open. Now here's pressure. And Beckham had it in his hands, but dislodged just as quickly by the hard-hitting Landon Collins as he goes for the fake punt on fourth down. That decision doesn't work out too well. Ends up being overthrown, and we get the ball in really good field position. After that Kelsey hurdle for the first, we are now at the 30-yard line running it with Barry Sanders, trying to hit a spin move right there, getting a gain of 4.5. Second down, Barry open in the flats. Barry gonna get the first down and then some, spinning to the 10-yard line. It's not a goal-to-go situation. We can't get a first down at about the 1-yard line, but at the same time, we're definitely trying to get that touchdown as we run it with Barry on second down, but Barry not able to get much on that play. Third down and long, so hard to convert in the goal line area as Barry Sanders is able to convert. As I hyped up how hard it is to pass in that situation, we come out with a trick play. We call a screen pass, and Barry Sanders able to follow his blockers perfectly into the end zone. That was a big 7 to get on the board. He gets ball coming out of half. Remember that, because you could definitely dictate the pace of the game if you have the lead and have ball coming out for the second half of the game. And even if you're down by 2 or 3, you can still dictate that pace and run whatever flow of offense you want. So we want to be aggressive in this first half. Third down and 5, though, he's able to find Thielen for the first down, running it with Barry outside, and Barry Sanders got blocked and wrapped up by Landon Collins. Second down to start the second quarter. This is Darren Sproles. You don't see Darren Sproles showing off the power too much, but he's able to do it as he runs play action. Eli Manning all the time. Now he's got to let it loose, and he finds his man Gronkowski for the first down. Now it's a goal-to-go situation for him. Eli taking down Jordan Hicks, coming in on the rush. Now second and goal from the 12. Manning looking, and he's got his tight end for the touchdown. He's actually going for the 2-point conversion here, which he doesn't have to do. He's choosing to do, and Manning, trying to step up, gets sacked. So we actually hold a 1-point lead after that touchdown drive by him. Interesting decision, coming out aggressive, but it just did not work out for him. And I kept on hyping up how hard it was to pass in goal-to-go situations from like the 10-yard line. There have been 2 touchdowns in this game already in that kind of sequence, as Barry Sanders showing off his elusiveness and his power. Definitely trying to feed Barry Sanders the ball as much as possible, as Newton under fire barely gets it away to force the incompletion rather than the sack, as we find Beckham and Odell fighting, but we're going to be facing a third down and 4 despite the fight from Beckham. Here's Cam! Off the mark again. Had Moss in the middle of the field, but Cam Newton not locked into this game. And once again, we punt the ball. That fourth down and 4, we could have gone for in that situation, but, I don't want to jeopardize it at this point of the game as he goes middle of the field to Jerry Rice for the first down. But at the same time, offense is so hard, or defense is so hard to play in this game, I should say. Offense is so easy that punting the ball twice could be a death sentence. That could mean that you just lost the game. So we're going to need something spectacular from our defense to win this one, as he is all the time, but just like Cam Newton, Eli Manning also off the mark. 2 open receivers. He hits neither of them, and that time Gronkowski bails out his quarterback by diving for the first down. A little bit of an overthrow. Eli rolling out to the left. Nothing open, and Eli able to barely get that loose for an incompletion. Second down, minute 25 left in the first half. This time, Eli Manning is sitting, waiting, and firing to his receiver. Not a first down, though. Third down and 5. Manning looking to pass. Manning well protected. Manning just gonna sit and take off himself. You know the drill, Madden 18. Deep blue zones, they don't really cover post routes and stuff too well. Purple zones, they don't do anything. Pass rush, they don't rush the passer too well. And especially since we're only rushing 3 or 4 every single play, Eli Manning just got all day, but that was nearly and should have been intercepted. Instead, third down and 5. His drive is still alive, and he's able to barely get the first down with Barry Sanders. That was close as Manning dumps it down to Sanders inbounds with only 1 timeout left. He chooses to run hurry up rather than call that final timeout. Eli, play action, 16 seconds. Oh, left. Oh, again, we drop a pick in the red zone. That time, Jordan Hicks. He conservatively runs the ball on third down, and we actually call a timeout right there to try to give us a couple of seconds to make something happen at the end of the first half. He takes his field goal, gets the lead, squibs the ball, and we are going to get it near midfield, but with only 5 seconds left, we basically have 1 play to run, and we're just going to give it to Barry Sanders and let Barry try to hit a home run on the ground. Barry wrapped up all those rushing yards, all for naught because we don't get any points out of it, and he enters the second half with ball and a 7-9 lead. But unfortunately, I was telling you guys how hard it is to play defense. We got 2 stops on that drive. We got 2 stops, but 2 drop picks. As a result, he gets 3 extra points and the lead, a chance to dictate this game. Second down and long. Eli Manning stepping up out the pocket. Even in this game, man, you can have Eli Manning step up out the pocket. He gets half the yardage necessary to try to get the first down, trying to get the other 8 right here. Manning throwing on the run. Has Gronk, but Gronk doesn't get both feet in bounds. As on 4th down, he throws the fake punt for the first down. He stuck with his game plan. He wanted to run that fake punt. Overthrown the first time. That time it worked out. So we're going to have to watch out for that for the rest of the game. If he punts the ball for the rest of the game as second down and 17. Eli Manning firing it deep, and Fedorowicz actually comes down with the catch. Landon Collins was there, and I thought for sure that was our pick. But I feel like we're playing a pretty good defensive game as we stop them and bring up a third down and long. It's just that one of our defensive players at some point has to make a play on the ball. If not, we're going to give up a touchdown and a 2-possession lead late in this one as he gets the first down to Barry Sanders. Next play, Barry on the run. Barry Sanders tripped up at the 1. Nearly got it in. Instead, Sherman trying to complete the drive is stopped on first down and goal. We need this stop. Eli Manning sneak is stopped. Second down and goal is no good. Now he's calling hurry up for third down and goal. He's handing it off to Barry, but Barry is swallowed up by multiple defenders, loses a yard, and he brings out the field goal unit on 4th down after having a first down and goal at the 1. What a stand by our defense to give us a chance to get the lead with a touchdown on this drive late in the 3rd quarter. Cam Newton gonna take off himself, and Newton going out of bounds. Not gonna take a big hit, but still get the first down as we run it with Barry. Barry following his blocks, stumbling around, gets a pretty decent gain, and now we go to the final quarter of play. Barry Sanders wide open in the flats, getting the first down, and Sanders fighting to the 37-yard line. Everything here is pretty much 4 down territory as Cam Newton with time. We need Cam to make plays. Cam's been a little bit inaccurate so far as Newton nearly throws an interception instead of finding an open Odell Beckham Jr. It's Cam again. That time Barry opened out the backfield. Newton with the bad throw. Third down, he sends pressure. Newton just throws it out of bounds. Cam is rattled right now, and on 4th down, we stay on the field and trust in our quarterback to make a throw, and Odell Beckham Jr. to make a catch. The drive stays alive, seeing the man coverage, getting the curl route open. Exactly what we did as we find Beckham on the drag. Odell getting another first down on the drive, coming up huge. Gets us to the 13-yard line. 2:50 left. Cam Newton with time, gonna step up and take off. Cam Newton running, racing for the pylon, crosses the plane, and gives us the lead. Now the 2-point conversion to make it a 3-point game. It's a run with Barry Sanders, perfect blocking, and now a field goal only ties the game as opposed to winning it for him with 2:40 left. Now 2:39 after Barry spins down at the 26-yard line, handing it off to Barry Sanders, who's gonna fight but not get much after the play. One defensive stop. Just one defensive stop is what we need as Eli Manning overthrows an open receiver. Both quarterbacks have been wild fairly inconsistent, but on third down, Manning delivers it on a dime to Jerry Rice for the first down as he hands off to Barry Sanders. Last play before the 2-minute warning. Sanders shaking off Deion Sanders, but tackled by Landon Collins. Second down. Here's Barry again with the run. You can sense that he's trying to make this the last drive of regulation, try to march downfield for a touchdown. Meanwhile, we're trying to get that defense to stop, but on third down, he converts again. That time, Jerry Rice on the slant. Next play, it's play action. Eli Manning has all day to look downfield. No one's even coming close to Manning. He sits, he waits, he fires, and he has Barry Sanders at the 5-yard line, and we call a timeout with 1:19 left. Need this touchdown, and Barry Sanders not able to get it on first down and goal. We got a goal line stand last time. We need one more here. Second down and goal. Running again with Barry, who is upended, and we call our final timeout, trying to preserve some clock in case he scores. Third down and goal. 5 wide. Eli Manning trying to step up, but shut down by Bradham. He chews up the entire 30-second play clock smartly on fourth down and goal, and actually takes a delay of game penalty. It turned out he had no intentions of going for it on fourth down. He's bringing out the field goal unit to tie the game up. Big drive for him, but once again, a big goal line stand by our defense to give us a chance to win this game in regulation. With 30 seconds left, John Ross fumbles the ball. Picked up by our squad though. Ross nearly squandered the game. Instead, Newton has a chance to deliver for the offense. Taking off, Cam gotta get out of bounds, and that's what we do with no timeouts. Gotta keep everything out of bounds or just take it deep. Second down, Cam Newton all the time, going deep. Got his man, T.Y. spinning. T.Y. down the 36-yard line. Gonna try to get one more play off. Remember, we have to get it out of bounds or else regulation is going to end. We are borderline field goal range for Sebastian Janikowski. I don't believe he can kick a 53-yarder, and we're barely gonna get this play off with Cam. We gotta get it out of bounds quickly. Oh, we might have had the out route there to Moss, but I couldn't take that chance of not giving us one chance to at least kick the field goal. But one, he's trying to ice the kicker, and two, it doesn't look like Janikowski has the leg to make this field goal. Madden's telling us to go for the Hail Mary right now. They're not even telling me to come out in field goal units, so this is a risky play call in itself as we run the fake with Newton, who's hit as he throws. We might have actually had something open right there. Instead, we go to overtime, and he is going to win the coin toss and definitely receive. This is a dangerous spot for us. But remember, we have held up in the goal line twice in this game. All we need to do is hold up and not give up a touchdown, and we will get the ball back in OT. And I am confident in our offense because our only really been stopped plays on the offensive side has been when Cam Newton overthrew the ball. Otherwise, we've moved it very well. Second down and 6, though. We got to get that defensive stop. Can't give up a touchdown here. First ever weekend league game. All the pressure, and he nearly choked. That ball is swatted away by Bradham. Third down, play action. Eli Manning going to Beckham, but he is walloped by Champ Bailey, and it looks like he's coming out the punt, and he is punting that football away. We come out in a safe punt defense. That time we were not giving up a fake punt in overtime, and we got to stop. Not only do we make sure it wasn't a touchdown, he didn't even get any points right there. So all we need right here is a field goal to win this game. Don't need to be flashy. Here's Cam Newton passing dime in the corner to T.Y. Hilton. A couple of good passes from Cam Newton can win us this game. A screen pass to Barry Sanders. One of them, but Barry, he loses the ball once again. We nearly lose it on a fumble, but both times we're able to recover. Second down, Cam Newton gonna take off himself, but he keeps his eyes upfield and finds Beckham, and Beckham probably got us into field goal range at the 18-yard line, running it with Barry, trying to get it maybe 1 or 2 extra yards. We actually lose a couple of yards. So we're going to come out in the field goal right now, but he's trying to ice the kicker. So we're just going to come out of one more offensive play. We're going to come out passing and find Kelsey and get a couple extra yards to make this field goal easier for Janikowski. We come out in the field goal again, but he's trying to ice us again. I'm not trying to get ice. I'm not trying to lose a game because I get ice. So we are going to come out on offense one more time and sneak it with Cam Newton. No way you can fumble on that play this year because they just fall down immediately. Now we're coming out. He cannot ice us. This is a no pressure kick for the win. Chip shot. Janikowski can't get blocked. Up and good. And just like that, we are 1-0 in the weekend league in an overtime thriller. Getting into my opponent, man, that was quite the battle. Felt like, we just had the defense in the game, and that's what it came down to. In overtime, we needed that defense. We forced the punt, and the offense stepped up and did their thing. Cam made some throws. We win the game. We'll be watching the video. If you guys enjoyed it, subscribe for more Madden 18 gameplays, and I will catch you guys next time.